Howdy, folks. Paul here, Lily, and Henry.
And Victor.
And Victor. No, we can never forget Victor, right?
That's
Lily?
right.
This is our February market.
Hard to believe,
Already.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Anyways, we're here. We are going to give you a fantastic tour. Our team worked really. Yes, I know. I love you, baby.
She's like, get me
I
off
know
of
she's
here.
like, yeah,
Wait,
she's
Daddy,
really
get me.
demanding. So we have spent a lot of time and effort this month bringing in the most awesome vintage. I mean, we have a ton of furniture, vintage, antique, post-mod, you name it. We have all kinds of stuff. So Victor and I are going to get moving here. Lily, I'm going to put you down.
Hey, Becky. Hey,
And
Linda.
then we're going
Welcome.
to show everybody around. All right, let's do this.
All right. I'm going to dive in deep here. This is a great bedroom set.
Yes.
Do you know anything about that?
Let me jump in here and see the tech. And of course, they are refinished beautifully. Mid-century finished American of Martinsville bedroom set. You got the tall boy, the Niner nightstand, pair of nightstands. I mean, you know how believe it or not, it's hard to find pairs of good nightstands. These are great. The hardware matches. You got the matching Niner down here, and American of Martinsville, great vintage brand. And here's the tall boy. I've never seen this design before.
Yeah, no, actually, it's really cool.
And as you know, if you follow us, we get a ton of furniture. This is a very unique design. And yeah, I wondered if it did that. I'm like, that looks like this opens.
It's
Check
a
this
hidden
out.
drawer.
Look at that, a hidden drawer. You could put all your money in there.
You could,
And
because you know
nobody
what?
would ever know. They would think it was just the bottom of the dresser.
Hey, Laura, welcome.
Hi, Laura. Thanks for watching. All right, and then here's another matching
Oh, wow.
set.
That is really
And
sleek.
based on the one tag, I'm guessing that they're keeping them together. Which, honestly, I'm like a purist. These two have lived their life together for probably 60 years, 70 years. And it would be a shame to break these two little guys up. Mid-century,
Now-
Bert Landsman and Son dresser set.
Paul, does the headboard go with it? Because that's a really cool headboard.
This is separate, and I could just tell by the design, this is not the same maker.
Gotcha.
It is, but it is here. And you know what? It's a king, and it's a mid-century ram sewer, walnut, and cane king headboard. And the price is like really good. And I like the caning on it. It
Yeah,
looks like it's in really good shape.
excellent
King size,
condition.
is kind of a. I mean, we have them, but the king size is a little bit more rare than like the twins and stuff like that. Back in the days of like I Love Lucy and stuff like this. They slept in
Right.
separate beds and everything.
Hey, Genesis. Hey, Kristen. Barb.
everybody.
Welcome.
Awesome dining set with chairs. Let's see what this says here. Mid-century dining set. The tops have been reupholstered, and the price, it's the whole set with the chairs.
Cool. And this bar is really fun.
And of course,
You come around the front here.
fantastic bar. The bars always seem to sell.
Yes. Hey,
You know.
Paul. Welcome. Joyce.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for watching. Okay, let's come on this way. We've got this apparently won first place. This is, let's see, I'll read off the ticket here. Antique Asian this is not.
Antique
Oh,
Asian
wait.
reproduction.
Oh, no, you know what? It's sitting on top of that. I'm like, this is not a repurposed cart. It's sitting on top of that. But this is an award-winning vintage dollhouse. Contents included. And if you look at the contents in here, it's
It's
I wish I
crazy.
could-
The
I could-
detail.
I wish I had one of those little magic things you can make it bigger, because the everything is solid brass. If you're a dollhouse enthusiast, this is the Rolls Royce.
Exactly. Let's go to the roof for a cocktail. Look at that.
And these are like heavy. I'm assuming these are glass. I mean, they're just really, the detail is amazing. And then just go real quick.
Hey,
just show them
Cindy.
here, I'll unleash you here. The chandelier in the center foyer, check that out, right in the middle there. And that's brass. It's solid. It's solid
Saw
brass.
Lily walking on the
Oh.
other side. Through the window. Yeah, it's really incredible. There's so much detail on this thing. And she spent a long time getting it all set up.
Yes, and it's monumental. Like you could, if you were 4 inches tall, you could live in there.
Hey, Natalie, Juliana, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Joyce likes it.
Okay. Okay, and then over here, I'll just let you show everything, and if anybody has any questions, by all means, ask us. We're here to answer any questions you might have.
Hey, Katie, Denny,
Hi, Katie.
welcome. Hey, Henry, what are you doing? You like that
Henry,
carpet?
He likes that chair, I think. Then over here we got a I'd say this is 1960s, three-piece sectional. I mean, I love that blue, right?
Oh, it's great.
With the clover, it's got like a clover raised embroidery.
Hey, Robert. Hey, Carl. Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching.
I'm going to sneak in here. This screen is really cool.
Oh, yeah, and that's kind of a hidden little gem there. That is incredible. I don't know if you saw the backside. So it's got this motif on the one side, but the other side is just a plain board with almost like a sunburst veneer on the other side.
Very mid-century.
Yes, the base looks like a typical mid-century dresser type legs. It's a stunning piece. And then this piece here.
Hey, Tammy. Welcome.
Hi, Tammy. This piece here. So the story behind it, and I am working on getting more information. Jared, if you're out there watching, I need more information. This came, apparently, a Florida gangster back in the 50s had this commission. This is a custom piece. It was for his tiki bar. And I'm trying to get his name or some sort of information on it, but you can, this apparently was in his house, and it's a one-off. It's unique. There's no others like it, and it's pretty cool. It's got the keys still for it.
Perfect for a tiki bar, man cave.
Yes, and the outer part is now brown, but it's faded. It used to be red and tan. Now it's kind of faded into this.
That good old Florida sun.
Yes.
Hey, Sarah Cherish, welcome.
Hi, hey everybody. Come on, well let's keep going here.
All right.
See what else we can find.
Zoom through here.
All right. Ethan's always got that lamp right there. It's very cool, right in front of you there.
Yep, that's a good lamp.
And then I like that Canon too. It's very like a brutalist 1960s Canon. And then we'll hit Terry. Well, then we'll kind of work our way up this way.
All right, you got a deal.
That crow.
This is a great painted cabinet.
Do we want to open this up? Let's see what we got.
Oh.
That's interesting.
That's a multi-usage.
And I like the yellow. Oh, you know what? It opens up. These. I'm like, what the heck are these for? It supports the drum.
Ah,
So
what a
thoughtful.
good
Very
idea.
thoughtful. You know, look at that. I love the yellow. It's great. What a good color.
Yeah, that's really
Love it.
nice.
And it's all hand painted on the front. And someone resisted the urge to paint over it. You know, people like would paint.
Not always easy.
No.
Especially around here, huh?
And then these Chippendale style chairs. Look at the high back on that. Those great accent pieces.
And there's a pair.
And there is a pair. And the color's good too.
Color's good. I was zooming in on these lights back here. These lamps.
Yes.
They're cool.
You gotta love the pineapple lamps. It's like a.
Exactly.
What is that? A sign of prosperity? Was that?
Is it?
I think so. Something like that.
Always
Look at the
something.
rabbit. Look at the
I
rabbit
was
lamp.
just gonna zoom in on
How
that
good
guy.
is that?
That's cool. You know, Easter's coming up,
When
but
the
that's
Easter Bunny
fun.
shows up and sees himself in your house, he's gonna freak out.
It's a great little bistro set.
Yep. Be great for your lanai, or if you have a
Yeah.
small little, small little nook you want to put a table and chair in. And of course, Carol always has the Vargas and all kinds of really cool original prints. She spends a lot of time reframing these. I'd love to see her operation. She's got like a little factory.
I
you
think
know?
she does. And not only those, but
lamps
she's
are
got
great,
lots
too.
of
Look at
great
those. Look-
smalls.
That blue lamp there.
Head over that way. Hey, Suzanne, Diana, Leslie, welcome. Thanks for joining us. If anybody has a question, feel free. I'm actually,
reach out. We're here.
I'm working on it.
You can quiz our knowledge.
Well, you can quiz
no,
his
well,
knowledge.
Yeah, I don't want to, I love that pink, this pink fiberglass shell chair is pretty cool too.
Yeah, the detail in the back
Yeah,
too.
very, very 50s, early 60s.
Beautiful glassware.
Yes. So if you're just starting to watch now, we we're Vintage Marche, right? That's a good place to start, I guess, right?
Exactly.
And we have
When are we open, Paul?
We have good question, Victor. We have our market. It's always the first weekend of every single month. Okay, so the first Saturday and Sunday. Our Friday night first dibs is from 4 to 8 in the evening. Now it just happens to fall on the 31st this month because we always go by the first Saturday and Sunday.
Apparently so.
Yes, and that's how we've always done it, just to to cause a little bit of confusion sometimes. But anyways, this Friday we are going to be open, and our first dibs tickets are selling quite swiftly, and we are known to sell out. So if you do see something that Victor is showing you right now, I suggest getting a ticket. Now, the FOMO thing kicks in, like where. Well, Victor, why don't you do a little stroll through? Go through that back alley right there. That's
Apparently I
a
can.
good view, I'll just follow you while I talk. So if you're somebody that suffers from FOMO like myself, just know that we are bringing out new items all weekend long. So this place never gets picked over. We're always bringing out new and exciting pieces of furniture. Saturday night, we break this place down. We spend four plus hours Saturday night bringing new things in, rearranging stuff. Sometimes things get pulled out. We bring out new things that we're itching to put on the floor. So you're not going to want to miss it. Straight down. Look at the fallout shelter. That's like the real deal.
That's cool.
Check this out. It's got like that reflective.
Oh, and there's only 50. Holy cow.
Capacity's only 50.
You better be one of the first ones,
Remember
right?
that? Well, yeah. If you're Gen X, I remember those in school and stuff. Remember you used to have to dive under your desk and all that. Like that was.
Yeah,
gonna
I
save
think
you
you're
from a
older than
nuclear
me.
bomb.
Hey, Joyce is asking if
Hi,
we
Joyce.
happen to have 2 dark blue accent chairs.
Dark blue.
Dark blue.
I don't think dark blue.
I'm trying to think. And we restock and our vendors bring brand new items in on Saturday night.
Yeah.
So we can put the word out for sure.
Well, we're gonna keep strolling through here. Nothing comes to mind, dark blue. However, that could change at a moment's notice because, like I said, the stuff that we have on the floor, and then we have about 1,800. I don't even know how many square feet in the back.
I think
it's
a
packed
lot.
to the ceiling
With
more
backstop.
furniture and things that are coming in. So it's always changing, and then more stuff comes in Saturday night also. So we are always changing things up here. But yeah, we'll stroll through it. It's a good possibility. I mean, who knows? We might come
I
across
can't
new
recall
chairs and
seeing
things.
any, but
I don't either. So, but crazier things have happened.
Exactly.
I love these chairs over here too. The ones that you just showed, the Milo Broman.
those are really nice, aren't
Chrome. Yeah, those are really cool with the tufted caramel color. I like that. The chrome is in great shape.
they? Yep.
Lily seems to like them, right, Lily?
It's the stamp of approval
Yes.
when Lily likes them. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Marcia. Renee. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, everybody. If you have any questions or see something you like, just yell out, and Victor will stop, and we'll try to go back, and we can do a little more detailed exploration of the piece that you're interested in. Of course, more great furniture. We know it because of the situations that happened a couple of months ago. We've, I kind of put the what would you say, the bat signal, the emergency signal out to everybody to bring a lot of furniture. So we've been trying extra hard to get really good furniture pieces. I know a lot of people need good pieces.
Hey, Paul. Cherish is looking for some vintage coffee-related items. Hey, Renee. They're scattered in and out.
Yes.
And we have a lot of barware and
Coffee mugs, yes.
Vintage
there's
coffee,
grinders.
carafes.
I think Mara has a couple of coffee grinders.
I think she
saw in
does,
her
now that you
space.
mention it.
Earlier in the video, we were in that area. I don't know if we showed them or not, but
Thanks, Cindy. We think we have some awesome stuff, too.
thank you. Oh, did you get the...
I
Of course,
didn't.
if you're familiar with Marche, we've got the vintage jewelry that is always changing. They spend a lot of time going through and curating all of this. It does change every month. This isn't like the stagnant leftovers from Christmas.
You're welcome,
You know.
Joyce.
Thank you, Joyce. So these are all new things.
Cherish likes the coffee grinders. I
Yes.
know we have some. So come on in and the hunt is on.
I gotta teach Lily and Henry how to fetch items. You know, if I said, Lily, go get the coffee grinder, and then she brought it to us,
That would be pretty cool.
that's something I gotta work on.
I kind of cut you off. I didn't mean to. I was just responding to Joyce and Cherish.
No, by all means. And I love that love seat back there too. Now that was here last month. We talked about it, and it's still looking for its forever home.
Yes, Tom really liked the brass dolphins. I tell you, I'm not
Oh.
sure where they are.
I think it was. I'll bring it to you, Victor.
Yay.
Was this the brass dolphin?
Wait a minute, you're getting me seasick.
Sorry.
We have, you know what, I've seen quite a few different sizes,
We do
shapes,
have-
single.
Yes.
So come on in and play hunt and seek.
Yes.
'Cause
we do
we've got
have-
it.
We do have quite a few, and I think there's even like another blue. These are really cool. They're like enameled blue dolphins on the wall. Oh, you're coming right up on.
Oh,
it
I
here
guess-
soon.
Oh yeah. Oh, those are cool.
Those are cool, right?
Whoops. Sorry, Miss Lily. That's cool wall art. It's three-dimensional.
And then right
Very
to your
nice.
left there, you're coming
Right
up
to
on
my
the wall
left?
as you back up. I'm just kind of guiding you so you don't have to spin. This is a cool trench art light. This is out of I don't know my military size shells, but this was probably fired by a tank. And then some guy back during the war hammered these cool roses on there. It's got, this is wood. And then they turned it into a lamp. How cool is
That's
that?
cool.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
very neat. Perfect for your man cave or she shed.
You know, that
Right.
that one dolphin was not the one he was looking at. He was looking at a large single dolphin. But you know what? I know we have at least two of them here.
Oh, it's like a pod. Isn't that what multiple?
Oh, I think they are.
Multiple dolphins is
They're
called
pods.
a pod.
Hey, Cindy, welcome, Holly. And
Hey,
then
yeah.
the new,
Well, I was gonna say we did not pull the jackets yet. We're letting them rip for another month. No pun intended. You don't want to say that with clothing. We got them out for another month, and there are all kinds of cool ones. You know, if this brought me back to my grunge days with the quilted flannel.
oh yeah, that's fun.
I lived in these things in high school.
That's fun.
You know.
I can just see you wearing that now even.
I wore that, and then I had my jean jacket with the leather. I think I had one of these, although it was long sleeve. Yeah, but, you know, there's a look going on.
Yep, the Levi sheepskin.
Yes. Hanging out at the fence.
Lots of vintage clothing and accessories. Truly
Yes.
getting expanded every time we have a market.
Well, this is much more shoppable. So since
Oh,
we've expanded into the corner
absolutely.
here. Yeah, and those white postmod chairs, I love the design of that. Almost looks like a Nautilus shell, right?
Yep. I like how she has them set up too.
Yes, and you got Jeeves there serving you with a coffee cup. So somebody was looking for a cup. There you go.
There you
got
go.
The grinder. You got the coffee mug.
And I think that is an old thermos, coffee
Oh,
thermos.
yes,
That's
that-
a cool
that
one.
is.
I have not seen one quite like
No,
that.
not with the woven rattan on there. And this area here is very
Always fun.
well cured. Yeah, there's so much to look at in this space here. I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
talk about a coffee grinder.
There's
That
another
is a
one
nice
right there.
one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what it is about the old artist easels. I just love that.
That's cool.
Right? You just take that.
Wouldn't that be
set it on
fun
a
to
shelf.
or put it on the wall with a frame around it?
Yep.
Just like a freestanding frame. Just
I don't
that
know.
would
It
be
looks like
cool.
got paint all over his thumb when he was using this stuff.
Turkish coffee. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Hey Jessica, thank you. We really try hard to make it look good every single month and change it up. Oops.
Oh.
Yes,
You changed it up so much you almost tripped and fell.
I did.
Yeah, so our team works really hard to change this thing up and look at this cool little this is new of course. It's like a metal little, I don't know, it's like Greek revival kind of.
Well, you know, Christopher's going to love that because it's got griffins.
Yep.
He loves anything with griffins on.
And it's
Yeah,
got
that's
Lily and
really
Henry's
cool.
seal of approval. They
Yes,
seem to
you
like,
guys.
They like this spot here. It's a very comfortable.
They like the carpet.
Right. I like this piece here too. This is different. This, oh, I'm not going to do it well while we're on camera. Oh no, this goes. This goes. How the heck does this go?
Meantime, I'm going
Yeah,
to
no,
pan
no, I
behind
did it.
him.
I did it. Look, look. So this drops down.
Oh, wow.
It drops down like that, and then the panels go up.
I have never seen anything. So the
Right?
side ones drop down
Yeah,
too?
and these side ones go up the same way. And apparently
That's-
it's childproof because it took me a minute to figure it out. You've been he's tripping all over. You're not
I
seeing
am
it right now.
tripping a
He's
little bit
tripping.
today.
I don't know if he was hitting the hooch before we.
I tell you, I love these dining room chairs.
These chairs. Let me find
They're-
the tag here because my.
I'm going to come over here.
Yeah, so they're Hans Wagner style. So now some people will see these and go, "Oh my God, they're Hans Wagner." Yeah, and they're very similar, but they're the Hans Wagner style, made by Empire State Chair Company, and there are 5 of them, and they are
Amazing.
yes, they're amazing. And honestly, between unless you're a super purist, they're hard to tell between the two. It's kind of like the Wasley chairs, like the chrome with the leather seat. They all kind of copied each other back in the day and made very similar styles. These chairs are amazing though. And this dining room set, speaking of amazing, is awesome. And it's not a set, I take that back. Table is priced separately from the chairs, but both are equally pretty darn amazing. We're not quite sure, these are Hans Wagner style chairs, we're gonna say, because of the paper caning on here and stuff. But very well made, great chairs. And it's the one thing that's kind of unique is they're all captain's chairs. With the
Yeah,
arms,
that's nice.
you don't
Makes
see that too often.
it makes everybody important,
Yep.
whether you're sitting at the end or on the sides.
Yes. And then this table, it's probably Danish. It's not marked or anything. But anyways, a great table with 2 leaves. So it opens up fairly large. And the leaves actually pack inside of the table, which is nice.
Exactly.
As we know, being in the business, half the time you find a table and the leaves are missing because they don't stay with the table.
Paul wants to see the chandeliers, and do we have chandeliers or what?
Yes, we have all kinds.
And Cindy, that was a cute idea with the table and the kids. Any holiday, actually, not just Christmas. So this is just the chandeliers over here. I'll
There's
try to
another
remember to,
spectacular
yeah.
one, up in the front here is a 12 arm. Now, depending on what size you want, we have all different shapes. Like there's one right here, this little guy. And we have some more over there that are lit up. That one's draped in shells. All for all occasions.
Exactly.
That one's really beautiful. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
It's like in the Capodimonte style, with the little flowers and all that. Okay, what else? I think, why don't we stroll through here too, Victor?
Okay,
kinda-
let me just take a pan over here,
Yes.
and then I'll work my way around.
This is like a campaign style. set.
See, I interested you in
You
coming
did.
over
You
here.
just interested me. This is a campaign style. It's in the style, and that means back in the old days they'd have handles on so they can carry it during.
So is that 3 separate pieces?
No, I
Okay.
checked that. It's one piece, but it's
Gotcha.
in the style of
Gotcha,
great tall
gotcha.
dresser, all kinds of great storage. I mean, I don't know how many pairs of socks you have, but you probably
Fit a few in
put a
there.
few pairs in there for sure. And then, of course, I'll let you just stroll through and I'll kind
Okay.
of talk as you're shining that thing. I'll talk about what you're aiming at. And that right in front of you is a very large, I think, I'm going to say made in Germany piece.
What they're called,
It's
Shrek?
Shrek.
Shrek?
Shrek.
I
Like,
know.
not to be confused with that big green guy.
And she's got it all tricked out with
Shrunk.
a shrunk. I knew it was
It's
something
like
like
a
that.
cross between a trunk and a Shrek.
A trunk and a Shrek. Heading over here.
Yes. And see now that 4-panel wall divider, that's
Oh, yeah.
just a hidden little gem.
Those.
So when you're here, you got to look high, low, up, down, all over the place.
Exactly.
All right. We're kind of being a little detailed here because we got just about 5 minutes to.
Uh-oh. To
Yeah.
get the rest of
I think
everybody.
we can do it. I think we can get
do it.
everybody in. We love a challenge. So our market is this weekend. It is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Our Friday night is our first dibs. and that goes from 4 to 8. That is a ticket required. It's $5 to get in. You will get a $5 coupon. Show the front of this here. These lions' heads are incredible on there. You will get a coupon for Sunday. So I think if you spend, what is it, $25? You spend 25, and then you get $5 off or something like that, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, and then check this out. We tricked this out.
Rachel collects ducks and hens
Oh.
on nests, so I think we might have some
Ducks
of
and
those.
hens and nests.
And Jan is looking for sideboards, and Jan, this one is
Ooh.
killer.
We
This
have
is
quite a
just
few.
beautiful. We have a lot of
We have
sideboards.
6 drawer, 9 drawer, and then everything in between.
So definitely
And
come
that's-
in and check it out.
This one's a little bit different. This is a
Yeah,
7.
that's
this
great.
is a 7 drawer, so you got
Ah,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Usually it's 6 or 9, and they
Right.
and right behind, right here is its partner. Look at how
Matching.
clean, super clean.
yes.
Let me see what this.
Perfect
I should know
condition.
what this is, you know, but I'm
Oh,
gonna here on
well.
the camera and everything. It's Lane Perception, high
Lane
boy dresser,
Perception.
and then this is the low boy, made by Lane. That's a very good, well-known name, and they're known for like their two-color, two-tone woods. Very nice piece. And then over here is a high boy. I love the brutalist look on this guy here.
Yes.
So we're gonna have to kind of move quick because we're gonna
Okay.
run out of time.
Just
But,
wanted to get Jim in
yes,
here.
Show this, real quick. Show that control panel. If you're like
Oh,
a boat,
yeah. I'm going to come through
and you
here.
yeah, just kind of walk through and I'll kind of chit chat while you're doing your thing.
All right. We'll see you Friday, definitely.
We're excited. Now, hey, if you guys are familiar with us, we do our cash thing where if you pay cash, you get entered into win a $50 gift certificate. And we've been pretty lucky, Victor, with people winning the gift
Absolutely.
cards. I mean, we're on a roll. You
We
know?
are on a roll.
So, of course, we had a whole big bucket full of tickets here from last month, and I have the winning ticket here. So if you have a yellow winning ticket, hopefully it's a yellow winning ticket. Here it is. It is. I'll let you zoom in on that. It's 108-4008. This ticket was sniffed out by Lily. We dumped all the
She-
tickets on the floor, and it was the first one she sniffed.
She loved that one.
She loved this particular ticket. So that is the winner. Oh, here, I want to talk about this bar real quick.
Real
So this
quick.
one here- real quick. So this is a Thomasville Bogart collection. This is like leather. I mean, it's got a stone top. Look at the veneers of it. I mean, these bar chairs, I mean, it's
That's really
top
nice.
notch.
Yep.
This is a great bar. If you're looking for something to put in, maybe like a billiard room or something like that, it's a great piece. Real quick, we'll kind of just mosey down here real fast. You can show that chandelier. The one gentleman I think was asking about that.
Absolutely.
Look at that, beautiful. I think that's a 12 arm maybe. Doesn't say, and I can't count that quick.
There's
a
quite a
lot of arms
few.
on there, and it's in impeccable condition. We're gonna finish here up front in our front right corner, and just check out the Art Deco ashtray and all that. We're gonna end on this note.
And
Of course,
I just
yes.
wanted to point out that yes, we do have I Love Lucy memorabilia, so you need to come in and check it out.
Yes, and all of our things are constantly changing. So if you're new to Vintage Marché, this market is always exciting and changing. There's always new things coming in. You're not going to want to miss it. It's this weekend only, January 31st, February 1st, and February 2nd. We hope to see you real soon, and come on out and see us. See you soon.
All right.